How did the test go?
Wasn't my best test.
Oh.
What about you guys?
How long did it take you guys?
It took me like an hour.
I feel like 4 hours was way too much. I mean,
Yeah,
that was nice, but
it overwhelmed me. I was like, 4 hours to take this test.
Yeah, I took it in like 30. But I was like, probably shouldn't submit it if I.
Yeah, I know, me too. I was like,
Yeah, I took about half an hour as well, and that kind of made me nervous.
I feel yeah.
You guys want to just do the quiz?
Sure.
Yeah.
For 3, I got the null hypothesis.
Yep. Same.
And then 4, I put alternative hypothesis, but I'm not sure if that's correct.
Yeah, I was looking that one up in the text.
I'm pretty sure that one is null hypothesis
Because
I thought
that's what I put as well.
Because I was like reading it and I like didn't really understand. I was like,
yeah, I read it somewhere that it was the null.
oh.
Yeah, it says.
Yeah, I think it's null.
Yeah, there's a part that says the p-value is the probability of obtaining a test statistic at least as extreme as the one you calculated, assuming the null hypothesis.
Okay.
And then for 5, I got like the not equal to, like, so the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 is the first one. And then 7 is just the opposite, so
yeah,
it's just the second.
I just saw this. Okay. If the p-value is large, we say we fail to reject the null hypothesis. So that means p-value is greater than alpha. I think it's the first one.
Yeah. And then this next one would just be the second one, right? Because it's just opposite. 10, I think, is the second one because it says that it's not equal to. And is that right?
I think it's greater than.
Yeah, because they say they're concerned that the true mean is higher.
Oh. Okay.
So then the null would be equal to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the next one.
Would it be the second one? For 12?
What's like the limit on what's small or not, though?
I know, that's what I'm confused. It's like, how do you know what small is?
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's like a formula kind of thing.
Mm.
Okay, so I'm looking at the textbook, and there's this one part that says the sample size of n equals 148 is not large enough. So I'm assuming
Yeah,
that 40 is,
way too low.
yeah.
So would it be it's not a good assumption since the sample size is small?
That's what I'm thinking. Probably the last one. Let me look it up.
Since the population is normal? Or is it normal?
Where, oh. Is it law of large numbers? Or that doesn't make sense. Because 13 has to go 12. So maybe it is large.
So would it be the central limit there?
I think
That's
it's
what I
law of
put.
large numbers. Well, central. That central limit theorem is on like what the graph looks like.
Yeah.
Law of large numbers makes more sense, but then if it's law of large numbers, then 12 would probably be. It is a good assumption because the sample size is large. Maybe the second one goes with it though. I don't know. We could try it.
What did you guys think for 12? Did you think the second or the fourth?
I think first or second. Probably second.
I think second.
Yeah, I think it's the second.
Probably law of large numbers.
It's just hard because it's like,
Because it
what
doesn't
do you
meet the law of
justify
large numbers.
small sample?
Well, it's definitely not the other two. So it has to be that one.
Mm-hmm.
The statistic is X bar, right?
Yeah, I think so. I was just gonna go check.
Yeah, it is. Oh, no. It's,
I think we're talking about 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Z.
Z?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because it said like the z-score was like the statistic. I remember reading that.
But Z isn't given in this problem.
Yeah, but it's just talking. It's not for
Oh,
the.
it's just in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Did you guys get negative 0.9?
What formula are you using for that? This tested.
I was
Don't you
just,
just use the applet with that one?
Okay, and then you put in 0.05 for the area, or
well, what I did, I just like did 144 minus 150 over 40 divided by square root of 36. But is that wrong?
well,
I thought you used the, I used 150 because I thought you used the U looking thing and then put the 150 into the applet. But
okay. So what
Well, 'cause
is X bar is 144 minus 150 over.
It'd be
What the-
40 because the standard deviation is $40.
Okay, and then there's okay.
But I don't know what you do with like the alpha thing, whatever that A
I
number.
don't either.
Like, I don't know what you do with that.
Negative 0.5.
Did you get negative 0.92?
Yeah, I got that as well.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's.
I got negative 0.15. Let me do it again. So 144 minus 150 divided
Over
by 40.
divided by the square root of 36. That's how I got that.
Oh.
Because of the sample of 36 sales.
Okay. I see. Okay, and then I think you use the level of significance like with the p-value or something. So like if the p-value is greater than or less than, it's one or the other. Maybe that is just for a later problem, not for this problem.
Yeah, because I don't. It's not in the formula or whatever. So our answer is 0.9, negative 0.9.
What is the p-value associated?
It says that the p-value is the area in the tails.
Okay, so if you put it into the applet, then it comes up.
Yeah, I think so. Because it says in case of a two-sided test for one mean with standard deviation, no.
What do they want highlighted? Like the two ends, or
Yeah, because if it's a two-tailed test, so if it's like
Okay, but
Right.
this one.
it's a left-tailed though, right?
yeah, so
Yeah.
then you'd only do the left side.
Okay. So did you get 0.184?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Oh, okay. So then, since the level of significance is less than that, then that means
That it rejected it.
failed to reject null, so exceptional.
So it's the second one.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so then that means that we have sufficient evidence that the mean is 150.
Okay, so there are two types of parasite. Oh, it's type 1.
Okay. So fun.
Do you think it would be the first one?
I'm still
Yeah.
okay. Okay. If the p-value is larger, then which way is it? Reject?
If the P is low, reject the null.
If it's lower.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so then it would be likely to fail to reject. So type 2, I think. Compute the probability of
Oh, I don't even know how you do that.
Isn't it just like 5%?
Would that be it? That makes sense. Oh,
I don't know. That seems too easy. I'll look it up.
That's okay. But then, silver.
1 in 20 chance.
oh, so oh, it says that it's 1 in 20, so only 5%.
Yeah. Okay, so the level of significance is the probability of committing a type 1 error. So the question is, isn't it just what they give us? 0.05?
Yeah, that would make sense because it says like,
That's the definition of
yeah, the
level of
most common value of
significance.
right is 5%. So it says when the null hypothesis is true.
So we just put 0.05?
Yeah, I think
I don't know
so.
what else to put, but that's
I don't know what else to put.
And it's 2 decimal places, so that would make sense. I don't know.
Alright.
I can submit it and see if it's right. Do you want me to do that?
Sure.
I'll just. So it's right, but we missed 3 other ones, I think.
Okay. Which
So
ones?
we missed 18 and 13 and 12.
Okay. So was it 12?
I'm pretty sure 18 is we have insufficient evidence that the true population is less
Insufficient?
than 50. So it's the third one down. And what were the other two?
13, 12, and 13.
Because on mine I have the first one. It is a good assumption since the sample size is large, and I put the central limit theorem.
Okay.
But central limit theorem is on the bell curve.
What?
But I thought central limit theorem was on the bell curve. But I guess total law of probability.
I mean, because I submitted it and it's right.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what did you say 12 was?
The
The first one.
Okay. That's good. And then 18 was
18 was the, yeah.
why though?
I don't know.
The null is equals 150. Wait, but 17 was right, or was 17
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we got that right. So it
So that
wouldn't be.
means the mean equals 150 though. So that doesn't make sense. Oh, I understand. It's saying the same thing, just in a different way.
Oh.
We have insufficient evidence for
Oh,
the
see, I get it. It's just a weird way
alternative
of saying it.
hypothesis. Yeah, that makes more
Oh.
sense.
It was just like a double negative. That didn't make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're good now.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, we all good?
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.